Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these awesome vegan brownie sundaes that look like something you'd be able to get at a restaurant, but they're easy enough to make at home, either for a Valentine's Day date or just really any occasion where you want something a little extra decadent. And the secret ingredient for these brownies is actually sweet potato. But don't worry, it's not going to taste potato-y or vegetable-y. The sweet potato actually acts as an egg replacer and also an oil replacer because these brownies also happen to be oil-free. So I just take a large sweet potato, I steam it, and then add it to a blender along with a splash of water until it's a nice creamy puree. And then I combine that with a box of brownie mix. And I actually found this Dunkin Hines one on PETA's website as one of those accidentally vegan products, and I really like the flavor of it, so I recommend this one a lot. And then you're just going to go ahead and combine these two things. At first it might not look like it's going to mix very well, but if you just keep stirring it with a wooden spoon or spatula, it will turn into this really decadent, creamy brownie batter. And that's why I like blending the sweet potato, because it really makes this silky smooth batter that is just absolute heaven on its own, and we haven't even baked it yet. Then you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and transfer your brownie batter to a lightly greased baking pan. I like to use this one that's more of a rectangle shape because it has a bit more surface area than the traditional square brownie pans, and that's just really going to come in handy later when we're going to use a cookie cutter to help create a nicer shape. So I'm going to bake this for about 35 to 40 minutes. It takes a little bit longer because of the potato. You really want the center to set, but once it does, it becomes this fudgy, awesome brownie, and it's totally worth the wait. Then, because this is part of my restaurant series and I want it to look nice, I decided to garnish the plate with some caramel sauce just by melting some of these Cocomel caramels in the microwave with this tiny splash of almond milk. And I did a few of these, so I just kind of swirled them around the plates, and then we're going to put the brownie on top. If you don't have access to Cocomels, then you could also just do some room temperature peanut butter or almond butter on the plate and just kind of swirl it around and make it look pretty. And also, because I want it to look pretty, I'm going to use a cookie cutter to cut out different shapes. I think a nice round shape just makes it look a little bit more restaurant style, especially this one with the ridges. It looks like it's a little bit of a fancier cake than it actually is. And then I top this with a big scoop of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, the vegan one of course, and then a strawberry. And I like to just kind of cut it into slices and squeeze it, and it kind of makes this cool fan shape, which I think looks really pretty, especially with that little bit of green. If you don't want to add strawberries, a little sprig of mint on top of a dessert is something that they always do in restaurants, and even though it's a tiny little detail, it actually adds a really nice pop of color and makes it seem extra fancy, even if it's just a single scoop of ice cream. As you can see, these brownies are super gooey and decadent and fudgy, especially if you're going to serve them warm with ice cream on top. I think everyone that you make them for is absolutely going to love them, even if everyone means you a TV and some fuzzy socks. I hope you guys have enjoyed this restaurant series. If you missed any of the previous episodes, like my mushroom carpaccio appetizer or my vegan cauliflower steaks, I will link them at the end of this video. And I would love to know if you try this recipe, so let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye!